A couple of weeks ago, I made a video called I Hate Destiny. I made it about 5 minutes long. Nobody's seen it, maybe 40 people. So I'm going to go into more depth about things that are wrong with the game. At that time, I was still playing Destiny. I'm no longer playing this game. I hate it. I've moved on. I'm so done. So done with this game. I put way too much time in it, and I'm done. And the first video I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do maybe 4 or 5 videos. But the first video I'm going to do is my hatred for the Crucible. I hate the Crucible. I hate everything about it. And here's why.
Okay, I'm just gonna get into it. I fucking hate the Crucible. There's no inspiration to any of it. To any of the Crucible. And what happened to the big maps? I mean, for Christ's sakes, Halo 2 had a 16-player map. And that was over 10 years ago. And where's the variety in the games that you can play in the Crucible? I'm gonna use Halo as an example again. Let me think. There was Headhunter, Juggernaut, Capture the Flag, Oddball, King of the Hill. That's all the ones that I can name out just off the top of my head right now. And why can't you stay with the same team that you just fought with? Or vote on maps? Or even have maps with different rules? Like no radar, or no heavy ammo, just for an example. The second thing that really bothers me about the Crucible is there's no skill involved. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but it's true. It's basically just a point and shoot with a 2-button super. And just to give you an example of what I mean by skill, I'm going to use Halo again. When you grab the DMR rifle, you had to watch your reticle and pace your shots accordingly. And there's no flinch. What I mean by flinch is people can aim down their sights and never get knocked off their sights. So say I'm a sniper and I'm hiding in some rocks. I can take all the bullets I want all day and still get shots off because it never knocks me off my sights. And they changed the radar. I imagine they changed the radar so you couldn't sneak up on people anymore. Now they still have bounties for hitting people from behind, but there's no extra damage when you do. Even when I use my skill to get the drop on somebody, I just alert them to my presence so they can turn around and shoot me. Third thing is I quit about 70% of every Crucible match I play. And you can call that rage quitting. You can call whatever you want. Why do I quit that many? Because every game I play, I'm a half second behind every other player. There's constant glitching. There's constant people seem to be invincible. Look, if it takes me 15, 20 shots to get a kill, and only 1 to 2 shots in return to be killed, then of course you're going to win those gun battles. I'm not going to win any gun battles. And I'm not going to go on a big whine here about all the goofiness that happens in the Crucible. And you might think, oh, well, maybe I'm just not very good. Maybe I'm not a gamer. Well, let me put it to you this way. I've been playing video games ever since Pac-Man was a table that you sat at that had a built-in ashtray in it. So I've been playing games for a very long time. I know when there's something not right. The inconsistency in the weapons and the damage that they do, and how some players seem to be at regular speed, and other players, like me for example, seem to be that half a second behind everybody. The inconsistency to me is unbelievable. I have never seen lopsided games like I've seen in the Crucible, and any PvP arena game that I've ever played. Now I'm going to post some games of people's games down below, showing you the unbalancing in the Crucible. Now, I just want to state, and I want it to be loud and clear, I'm not calling any of these people out. These are all, they look like professional gamers. They look like they have great skill, and yes, I do believe that there is skill in gaming. They have great aim. They have great tactics. I'm not saying that they're cheating, because I don't believe that any of them are, because why would you cheat and then post it on YouTube? That's like giving yourself away. I think they're great gamers. So don't get me wrong, I'm not downplaying what they've done or their accomplishments that they've made. But clearly, the Crucible is completely unbalanced. I mean, the 70 kill guy, the next highest kill to him was 14. So, what causes that gap? I mean, if you have more than 1400 Grimoire cards, which most of them did but 2, you've played enough Crucible to get it. There's no surprises. So, what is causing that gap? Were they using their feet to work the controllers? Were they having a look at all the beautiful scenery around? And even the ones that don't have that many Grimoire cards, who look like they just stepped into the arena for the first time. I mean, it's pretty inconceivable that they've never played a first-person shooter game before. So, I think those videos show an actual problem with the game, and I think more people should speak out. Again, I'm gonna state, I'm not saying anything bad about those people that have posted those videos, but I think it clearly shows that everything is working on their end 100%, and that's great. That's good for them. But my experience in the Crucible is I'm on the other side of that spectrum, where nothing is working. So instead of me just flapping my gums and going on, and because then it sounds like I am truly whining, I'm just gonna post some videos, and they're mostly funny. I mean, they're funny to me now. They're freaking furious when I freaking made them, but they're funny to me now, and I think it just shows the point that I'm trying to make about the Crucible.